I normally do like to gatekeep my good Halloween costume ideas. I'm sorry, but I do. But this year, I've seen one too many videos of people recommending the exact same kind of basic costumes. And so I feel like I need to do some charity work. If you want an actually cool, cinephile approved costume that is recognizable, but very unique and rarely done, this is the list for you. Okay, first up is Margot from the Menu. It's crazy to me that I've seen like 7 lists that recommend being like Florence Pugh's character from Don't Worry Darling, but I haven't seen anyone recommend this. I've never seen anyone do this because I think that she's one of like the chicest like modern final girls, and I also think that this movie had like a huge cultural impact when it came out. So like the dress is obviously stunning. Wear a leather jacket. I think it would be really cute to bring like a to-go bag with like a burger in your purse. You could even get your hands a little bloody if you wanted to. But yeah, fantastic costume. We're gonna get a little more niche as we go, but the next is Edith from Crimson Peak. Like, this is such an iconic look. If you want to make it sexier, you could make it like more of a sheer Victorian nightgown. You definitely need like the red on the bottom. You could get your hands bloody too. Again, you could carry around a prop knife or a candlestick, but like, I feel like this hair and everything, it's just a very iconic, like, I don't know why we don't see this more. I feel like this should be like a Carrie level staple, you know? I feel like when Barbie came out, the Nice Guys had like a big moment being back in the cultural conversation. Everyone loves this movie for good reason. It's incredible. And I feel like this costume is not too hard to pull together too. I feel like this would be a really great duo costume. You could gender bend it, which I think would be funny and a great way to show that you have excellent taste in movies. I'm not 100% convinced that this one would work because I think there's a good chance that people would just think you're in your pajamas with a teddy bear, but I think it would be really cute to dress up as one of the prisoners in the pink striped prison wear from Paddington 2, and you could carry around a little teddy bear dressed as a prisoner too. This is a deep cut. Cinephiles love this movie, so even if people like don't get it at first, I feel like if you're trying to attract a specific audience, like I feel like it's very cute. I'm probably still going to dress up as this one year. I'm just sharing with you guys because I'm nice, okay? The 2018 Suspiria, like, remake, reimagining, this costume that they wear for their, like, final performance is so fucking cool. And it's just strings, like, tied together. Like, it's like, I don't know, crochet or some shit. I don't know. It's very loosely done, but I feel like it would be so easy to pull together. It can very much be like a sexy Halloween costume, but it's very recognizable. This one's a little more complicated, but I do feel like people love Ex Machina so much that there would be people who would recognize it. I feel like all you really need is like this kind of like bodysuit thing, and you could put some wires like on your midsection part. The head, you know, the bald cap thing is a little trickier, but I feel like creative girls could figure out a way. I feel like being Ava from Ex Machina could be really fun. I actually dressed up as Shoshana from Inglourious Basterds like a million years ago, and it's one of my favorite costumes I ever did. I loved it so much. All you really need is like a vintage red dress and this little veil and some killer lipstick, and I just feel like Shoshana is such a baddie still. So, has anyone ever looked hotter than Carrie-Anne Moss in this movie? I don't know why we don't see a million Trinities every year. Maybe because this movie is like considered a classic now, but I just feel like if you're pulling into the recesses of like classic cinema Halloween costumes, go for Trinity. Like, please. Speaking of the classics, Penny Lane from Almost Famous. This is such a like sexy, cool costume. I feel like this should be way more popular than like Margot Tenenbaum, which I mean, I love Margot Tenenbaum, but this is just awesome. You could do this look, which I think is her most iconic, or like the mini skirt with like the floral boots and the peasant top. You know, throw the glasses on from the poster. I just feel like this is such a chic and cool look. I feel like Hot Rod should be a Halloween staple costume. I feel like this works for any gender. If you're like, want to do a sexy version as a girl, I feel like doing a sexy costume with a mustache always gets you like funny points. And I don't know a single person that doesn't love Hot Rod. This, like, you need just such a minimal costume. Make sure you're wearing his yellow cape. You can barely see it in this picture, but like, come on. And finally, I'm actually so mad that I've decided to share this with you guys, but I know that if I wore this one Halloween, no one would get it because it is kind of extremely niche. But Marissa Tomei's outfit from My Cousin Vinny, this full body floral jumpsuit that she wears, this is the outfit that she wears when she does that iconic monologue. And my biological clock is ticking like this. This look is fucking amazing. If I saw someone show up on Halloween with this, I would literally handcraft them a trophy to give them. Please, can we make this like a Halloween costume that people recognize so that one day I can wear it and won't have to explain myself all night long? These are my recommendations. I think they're fun and unique and cool. I understand they're more niche than most, but they're for movie lovers.